Hello everyone, and welcome to your Love Scope for March 1st through March 15th, 2017. I'm going to do these Love Scopes a little different at some suggestions of viewers. First of all, the three decks that I'm using for your Love Scopes are going to be the Whispers of Love by Angela Harfield and Josephine Wall. I'm also using the Tarot of Dreams deck by Suro Marchetti and the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Also, I am separating this into three different categories, and these will be time-stamped. I am going to draw the Tarot of Dreams and the Romance Angels for as the main reading, and I will then do three different readings on that, separating it into what I'm calling super singles. And what I mean by super singles is you are not physically interacting or committed to anybody. You could be completely single where you're not thinking about anybody, you don't have any interest, there's absolutely no romance going on in your life. Or you could be super single in the fact where there is no romance taking place, but maybe you like somebody or you're still thinking about a past relationship. Okay, it's just there's no real romantic activity transpiring in the physical right now. So that is the super singles category. The next category will be singles, which are for those of you who are casually dating around. There's people in your life in a romantic way, but what is different is there is no verbalized commitment to any particular individual, even if you are dating people or a very specific person. Okay, there's no real commitment there yet. And then finally is going to be couples, and that's speaks for itself. There is a verbalized commitment. You guys could be just starting to be in a serious relationship, or maybe you just got committed, or you could be married, you could be living together. It's just you are coupled up, and that's understood on both sides. So I'm going to segregate it that way to make it easier for everybody who's watching, and to ensure that everybody, regardless of their situation, gets a message personalized to them based on your requests. So each category will be time stamped. I'm starting with the super singles first. So whatever category you fall into, go ahead and go to the description box below and click on your time stamp. Otherwise, I hope you all have a very beautiful and blessed first half of March. Take care. Hey Taurus super singles. So I got a couple different messages coming through for you guys. First and foremost, I believe that you have a crush on somebody, or somebody has a crush on you, and it's really, really on the down low. However, because we have this reversed hangman in the recent past, this to me is that a secret was revealed, or you're finally deciding to reveal that secret, or that secret's going to be revealed to you, because we have the reversed Six of Wands at the center. And to me, just based on the other cards, this is this information not being known, not being out in the spotlight. It's under wraps, okay? That sits at the center of the reading, and what sits below that is this Hermit. Again, it's either being kept to yourself, or that person's keeping it to their self, or if you guys have already expressed something to each other, it's not out. It's very private. But I feel more like it's just you guys have not expressed it to each other, because what sits in the crown is this Ace of Cups, this new beginning, this new interest. Now, what comes into the near future is this Knight of Cups. So then we have express your love, trust, heart-to-heart conversation. So these first 2 weeks of March, for some of you super single Tauruses, there's going to be a revealing of an interest, either somebody coming to you and saying, hey, I'm really digging on you, or you going to them. I feel more of the case it's you guys actually opening up and expressing to somebody else that you have intention for them, that you are interested, because express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Trust, this situation is calling you to have faith, heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So if you are admiring somebody from afar, or you're crushing on somebody and you know they're single, extend your cup to them, okay? Or flirt with them, make it known. With express your love and heart-to-heart conversation, I really feel as though you putting yourself out there is going to yield you a favorable outcome. Just saying. For others of you, somebody has an interest in you that you are completely 100% unaware of, or you were unaware of, because with this reverse hangman, I feel some of you this has already been revealed to, but for others of you, perhaps you were in a relationship a while back, or more like this person may have been caught up somewhere else, and now whatever it was, that energy is gone and they're open to a relationship. And obviously you are open and free because you are in the super single category. So they could be coming to you with this interest and you're like, wait, what? I did not see this coming. I had no idea. Okay. But for you super singles who haven't had anything going on in a while, definitely see this first 2 weeks of March, some opportunity here. And it has to do with confessing a secret crush. It's just something that hasn't, either you've been harboring this for a while or somebody else has been harboring this for a while. And these first 2 weeks of March, it's like the time has come to finally put it out there for whatever reason. And you really need to trust and not be afraid. I don't see any negative cards, even though the Six of Wands is all about victory and it's showing in reverse at the base of this reading. It's also about being in the limelight and things being known and seen and advertised. So because everything else is so positive here, that's why I'm saying this Six of Wands to me represents that this is something under the lid, behind the scenes, not yet revealed, a secret. And it's with all of these cups cards, it's secret crush, secret affection, and it's either you for someone or someone for you. And this first 2 weeks of March, it is being revealed. So I am shuffling to get you an advice card from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. So let's see what additional advice Spirit has for you super singles. For those of you that aren't crushing or have somebody come up to you and say, hey, I'm crushing, I do feel like there's a love offer that kind of just comes out of nowhere. Like you could just meet somebody, you run into somebody, it's just, there is a love offer out there for many of you this first 2 weeks of March, okay? It's just there. The energy's there. So if you've been single as fuck, that could very well be coming to an end this first 2 weeks of March. So what do we have? Spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in a significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. So this could mean that this is a friend you're crushing on, or a friend that's really crushing on you. This you're gonna have this moment where you guys are together and you're gonna start having this conversation, and it's gonna come out that there's interest, okay? And this is your green light. Go, yes, put it out there. And if somebody's putting it out there to you, this definitely looks like a very good opportunity, okay? So don't hold back. Don't be shy, Taurus. This looks really good for you super singles. it looks like a new relationship is on the horizon for you guys this first 2 weeks of March. So have a very beautiful and blessed 2 weeks. Take care. Bye. Okay, so Taurus singles. I feel those of you who have been experiencing bad luck on the dating scene, or you've been held back, or I get that you've been single, but obviously you've been kind of dating, but nothing has really been working. There's something coming in this first 2 weeks of March that is all about love, okay? And we have this reversed Hanged Man. So this to me is a new relationship being offered to you, or you are putting a great deal of thought into extending an offer to somebody else, okay? This could go either way, but somebody you've been kind of casually dating, I feel like that's going to the next level. Like there's one or the other of you is going to express the fact that you want more, or that you feel more, and that's what's going to solidify this relationship. But for whatever reason, I don't feel as though you guys are really going to advertise the fact that you guys are getting into a committed relationship. For many of you that are getting committed over these first 2 weeks of March, you're going to keep it on the down low. You're going to keep it quiet for whatever reason. But definitely, if you're single, even the super singles, like this is really good energy for Taurus singles for these first 2 weeks of March. If you've been single and nothing's been panning out, I definitely see something panning out, and I definitely see love being on your mind, and you putting a lot of thought into it, and have trust in these new emotions that you're feeling for somebody, okay? Express your love. Don't hold back. Don't keep it to yourself. Some of you may feel inclined to do so, but don't. If you're really feeling somebody that you're dating and you feel like you guys are vibing, express yourself and really say everything that you feel, okay? Because this Knight of Cups is upright, the Page of Cups is upright, so it's like offers being given and offers being accepted. I don't see any rejection here at all. This could also signify a completely brand new person coming into your dating scene, and you're going to feel an immediate connection right away, and it comes through the wonderful rapport of conversation that you have with this other person. And there's an immediate, like, I don't want to say psychic connection or soul connection, but there's an immediate connection between the two of you on a deeper level, okay? It's not to say you guys are not physically attracted to each other, but what the main draw is something beneath the surface that is not seen with the eye, and it's felt quite strongly. So if that comes into your reality, do not let that pass by, Taurus. It looks very beautiful and very delicious. So those of you who are just single, casually dating, Taurus looks great, and I am so glad after all the challenging readings I've been getting for you guys to see this kind of energy come through in regards to love and romance. So let me draw an additional oracle card from the Whispers of Love deck for additional advice from Spirit regarding your love and romantic situations. But I don't know, I just see new love abound for some of you. This could, whoa, okay. Let me see here. Oh. All right. So you guys got six different Whispers of Love cards flew out. So maybe all of these will speak to you, or maybe there's one just specifically meant for you. But here we go. So the first one is act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Okay, so if you're really feeling somebody and you're feeling a little bit nervous about expressing yourself, try for a week acting as if they're already in your life, familiarizing yourself with their energy so that you do feel completely comfortable putting yourself out there, okay? If that's not the case for you, maybe this is the energy that you need to embody to really attract a decent romance into your life. It's time to start focusing on what it is that you truly desire out of a relationship instead of focusing on all the things that are not working for you, okay? The next card is love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person deserving of the wonderful things that life has to offer. Believe that you are worthy of love, okay? And don't be shy. Again, put yourself out there because I see a lot of positive energy. Love who you are. You are a beautiful, unique soul, and you deserve beautiful love in return. Now, next card, demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. So this could be where you are getting to know more about the person you are interested in, and in doing that, you can better connect with them in an emotional way, and you guys might, you know, that might be your in to be like, oh, well, let's go do this, or I've always wanted to try that. We should go do that sometime. Really get to know what it is that the person you're interested in likes and incorporate that in your own energy field, okay? Because it will allow you guys to, again, connect. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. So if somebody's pouring their heart out to you, allow them to do so and do it with grace. You may not feel the same back for some of you. I don't really get the case. I feel like this is very mutual, but if you don't feel the same, or they're laying it on too thick and it kind of frightens you, don't really express yourself in a negative way, or allow them to see that. Receive their offering of love with grace and appreciation and gratitude. And if it frightens you a little bit, you know, that will pass. But if you're just outright not interested, very gently let them know that, okay? Be grateful and appreciative of how highly they think of you, but let them down easy, okay? Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So again, this goes back to that acting as if your partner is already here. Keep yourself focused on the positive and enjoy the moments of now. Enjoy the new beginning. Don't get ahead of yourself. Just be present in all your moments these first 2 weeks of March. But allow yourself to feel the energy of the kind of love and romance you truly desire, and let it fill the space around you, even though it may not be present in your now, okay? By doing that, by loving and appreciating the moment, even though it's not there, and bringing that energy into your space through your mind and through your thought and your emotion, is creating that love that you really desire, okay? So really be in the now and be very hopeful and optimistic for the future. And then we have get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So here this is, you guys coming together and you being very sensitive to their needs and they being very sensitive to your needs. And I just see a lot of communication and conversation, very intimate, very much on an emotional level and plane. Okay, so that's what I have for you, single Tauruses who are dating or casually dating or are interested in a very specific person but haven't taken it to that next level. Huge potential and possibility for all of you to move into a deeper, more committed type of romantic situation this first 2 weeks of March. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this offered you some guidance, and I hope that you guys have a very beautiful and blessed 2 weeks. Take care, Taurus. Okay, for Taurus couples, this is what I am getting for you guys. Couple different things here. Okay, for some of you, I feel you have either been hiding your relationship with your partner, or you've been hiding something about the relationship. And with the Page of Cups sitting up here in the crowning position, this could be a pregnancy, okay? But it's like there's something about the relationship or the relationship itself that has been hidden to others, because we have the Six of Wands sitting here at the center of the reading reversed, and this is a card about victory, but this is also a card about being in the limelight, the spotlight, the center of attention. And what sits below it is this Hermit. So there is either something about the relationship itself that you and your partner have been keeping from everybody else, and it very well could be a pregnancy, or it's some other aspect or the relationship itself that you have just outright been hiding from other people. But these first 2 weeks of March, it's really out in the open. You're coming out with it, okay? And you really need to trust that it is the appropriate time to do that, whatever the case may be for you guys as a couple, okay? Now, for others of you, I get the sense that you have been hiding something from your partner. Now, I don't, because of the cards here, it's not really negatively aspected. So there's something that you've been feeling or thinking about, or something that happened, and you've been keeping it from your partner. Again, maybe you found out you're pregnant and you've been keeping that from your partner. But whatever has been holding you back from moving forward and being honest, or just telling your partner whatever it is, because again, it doesn't have to be something negative you're holding back, but there's just something you've been holding back. That energy changes and ends as you come into March, okay? And you're no longer carrying this information on your own. You are now expressing it out. Some of you, this is you really expressing to your mate, hey, I am so much in love with you, or hey, I want to marry you, or I want us to move in together, or I want us to have a baby together. Or this is your partner coming in expressing these things to you, okay? It's just, if there's been any sort of challenging energy between you and your partner, or there's been any sort of things being kept under the rug, whether it's you or you guys as a couple from other people, it's like that energy is finally all changed as we come into March, and everything is just out there, and you are expressing yourself, they are expressing themselves, or you guys are expressing yourself as a couple, okay? And you need to trust that, yes, everything is in order, and now is the time to do so. Or if you are thinking about taking things to even a deeper level with your mate, or you want to, the first 2 weeks of March is a very wonderful time to put it out there to your partner, have this heart-to-heart conversation about how you really feel, okay? You don't need to internalize any of this anymore. You need to trust that now is the time for you to really communicate and express yourself. And since this is general, this could go the other way, where your partner, there may be things that they have kept from you, different emotions, and now for whatever reason they're finally opening up and expressing to you, and or they're finally saying I love you, or yeah, let's get committed, or yeah, I want to have a baby, or hey, will you marry me? Like, there is just a very beautiful energy for coupled up Tauruses this first 2 weeks of March. A lot of good conversation between you and your partner taking place. A lot of loving and emotional, intimate energy shared between the two of you, okay? But again, I just see you guys being very private about something, or you being very private about something. But it looks really beautiful, Taurus, okay? If you have something to say, don't hold back. Really express yourself in a beautiful, positive, loving manner, and I see it working out in your favor. But I just, I really feel that these next 2 weeks for coupled up Tauruses are going to be really lovely, okay? So I'm drawing a advice card from the Whispers of Love deck for you guys to get additional advice from Spirit regarding your situation. So let's see what comes out for you guys. Okay. We have slow down. Okay, very interesting. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Okay, so I feel like what this is saying is you've been held back somehow, some way, and that energy is finally shifted, and now you're really excited. You want to move forward. Maybe, your partner is finally on board with what it is that you have been wanting, or this is going to play out so differently, and you finally know that they are on board with you. So because you've had this conversation and you're really excited and you want to make all these plans, but they could have proposed and you're like, oh my god, I got to plan the wedding, or let's move in together, and you're looking at 500 different houses. Whatever the case is, slow down, okay? Just relax. Let things unfold naturally, because otherwise it's going to be challenging and you're going to experience contrasts that you wouldn't otherwise. So just relax, let things happen as they will, express your love, have the conversation, because that is the energy that is present here that does need to happen and unfold. But don't get ahead of yourself, okay? So that's what I have for you, coupled up Tauruses, for this first 2 weeks of March in regards to love and romance. I hope that you all have a very beautiful and blessed 2 weeks. Take care.